Morning. I thought today I was going to talk a little bit about bears, and rather than look at me the whole time, it looks like it's just a rolling section as opposed to hilly. So I'm going to maybe show you the trail while I talk. So it might be a little bouncy for you, but here we go. So they're food on the trail and bears. Well, there's kind of three ways that people look after the food. They use like a stuffed sack and do a bear hang, which is a bit tricky sometimes, 20 feet up, 10 feet across on a limb. You can buy a hard plastic canister, which is great in that you can just set it on the ground away from camp and know it's bear proof. But they're heavy, expensive, and they take up a lot of space in your pack. So what I have is an sack, which is a bit of a combination. It's a bag, but it's Kevlar lined. So while a bear could potentially crush it, they couldn't get in it. I also keep my food in its original wrap inside a Ziploc and inside a odor-proof Ziploc inside my sack. So that's a way of hopefully keeping things in a better shape. So I'm going to read to you. There's an app that all the hikers use, and you can update, at real time. And if a spring that's supposed to have lots of water is dry or whatever. So this is, I might have to stop while I read this to you. So it says, this is someone from a site. This site is not safe at all. This was the camping site he was at that night. Bears came at 9 p.m., scaled a 30-foot tree, and dropped a food bag. Then they circled the site through the night. Sitting by a fire, I spotted them 15 feet away. They are not scared at all. Be warned. Out of those staying, 80% lost their food bags. The bears here are acclimatized to humans. Yikes. And I'm about 20 miles from that spot. And apparently the campsite after that had a similar thing. So I've kind of got to ideally avoid that. So you're probably thinking, Jeff, you need to stay away from the bears. Well, too late. Yesterday morning I was hiking early on Tree Mountain, and I'm walking along, and up ahead I hear a rustling, and that's pretty common, and it usually turns out to be a bird or a squirrel or something. So it stopped, and I stopped, and it was actually behind a tree that had fallen. So I could not see what was there, and I guess whatever was there could not see me. So I walked a little more quietly without my poles, just curious to see what it was. Well, it was a bear cub, and we were both very surprised to see one another. And fortunately, she or he scooted away quick as lightning, and I kind of stood there both exhilarated and a little frightened. And I know, speaking to some hikers last night, they were telling me that if the cub was there, the mama cub was not far away. In fact, might have even been seeing this whole thing take place. So I've got to keep my eyes out for bears, it looks like. Okay, well, have a great day, and thanks for your support. Cheers.